Good morning, guys. Well, it's almost afternoon now. I would like to, I like that other creators are coming to the same conclusion, the only conclusion that you can draw from these targeted cuts to our social safety net. Medicaid cuts can have a broad ripple effect on various industries. This is beyond healthcare, impacting the economy and potentially leading to job losses and economic instability. Here's how. Job losses. In just the healthcare industry, reduced Medicaid funding could lead to lower revenue for hospitals, clinics, and nursing homes, forcing them to cut staff. A report from the Milken Institute School of Public Health estimates that 477,000 healthcare jobs could be eliminated due to this. Reduced access to care. Providers may limit services or close, leading to fewer healthcare options for individuals, including those with private insurance. Closure of rural hospitals. Medicaid expansion has been crucial in supporting rural hospitals, and cuts could lead to closures, worsening healthcare access in rural areas. Of course, increased costs. Uncompensated care for uninsured patients may rise, placing further strain on providers' budgets. That will affect everybody. Mental health. Of course, Medicaid is a major source of funding for mental health services. Cuts could lead to reduced access to treatment for mental health conditions and substance use disorders. Medicaid is also a major source of funding for long-term care services, and cuts could lead to reduced access to these services for seniors and individuals with disabilities. Food-related industries. Medicaid and SNAP are often linked, so cuts to SNAP, often in conjunction with Medicaid cuts, could affect food-related businesses and jobs. Education. Schools can bill Medicaid for services that support students, including mental health counseling, medical screenings, and specialized transportation. Cuts could impact these services and potentially reduce support for students, especially those with disabilities. See a theme here? Social services. Medicaid cuts could lead to reduced funding for other social services, such as child care, transportation, housing assistance, impacting those who rely on those services. State budgets. States may have to make difficult choices about where to cut spending, potentially impacting areas like education, infrastructure, and other essential services. Overall, Medicaid cuts could lead to job losses, reduced economic activity, and a decrease in state and local government revenues. Sounds like it is a good time to just cut bait with the red states. Just impact on individuals. Reduced coverage. Individuals, particularly those with low incomes, seniors, and individuals with disabilities. There's a theme. Poor people, seniors, and disabilities could lose access to essential healthcare services. Health insurance companies might pass on increased costs to their customers, leading to higher premiums for all. Those who lose Medicaid coverage may have to pay out of pocket for healthcare services, leading to financial strain. And worsening health outcomes. Obviously, reduced access to care can lead to poor health outcomes and increased healthcare costs in the long run for everybody, but billionaires don't have to worry about that. At any rate, it's good to see other creators coming to the only conclusion you can come to. Slow motion extermination. That's what they want. That's what they're doing. That's their target. I'm going to say it again. If you cannot breed, work, or fight, no use for you. No use for you. You're a drain on social services. That's what they think. That's why they're requiring work requirements. If people can work, they're going to make you work to get anything that you can. And if you can work, then you can fight, right? If you can work, you can go fight. Because there's one thing about rich people. They've always had poor people fight their wars for them. Yeah. I never want to hear another fucking Republican call themselves a fiscal hawk. Or what's the other one? Oh, a deficit hawk. Are you kidding me? Kidding me? Trillions of dollars are being added to our deficit. Even if they would have made all these cuts to the social safety net, at least paid off our deficit, But no, no, no. It's all for tax cuts, just for lavish tax cuts. In the meantime, Trump's constantly talking about all the billions of dollars we're getting, and so is Howard Nutlick out there talking on the media trail. Oh, we've got billions and trillions of dollars coming in through these tariffs, and those are all going to the deficit. Really? I want to see that. Where is that money going? Because none of us are seeing it. And you've got Trump over there down in Mar-a-Lago meeting with the top investors of his Swiss bank crypto scam. One of them is a guy who's been convicted, indicted, investigated by our DOJ for market manipulation and all the rest that comes along with crypto. He was afraid to come into the U.S. because he was going to get arrested. But since he put in a bunch of money into Trump's coin, now the charges have been dropped, investigation has been halted, and he was having dinner at Mar-a-Lago last night. Yeah, tough on crime, my ass. Get rid of all the criminals. None of these people were even criminals that you've been trying to deport. Maybe a few of them have been. But the criminals, the biggest criminals of all, are in your fucking administration. That's where they are. And your friends. It's disgusting.